What's up guys, D-Libs here. Today we're going to be doing a complete attacker setup guide for Oregon. I'll basically give all 5 operators you're going to need and what to do with each respective operator throughout the round. And we're going to be doing this for the second floor kids dorm objective, as well as the basement laundry objective. And so we're going to get started here with Thermite. So Thermite is going to be attacking through master bedroom over here. Now he needs to make sure this is all clear, and he of course can do that by droning. I'd like to set up a cam somewhere over here in trophy, just to make life a little bit easier throughout the round. You're able to see if anybody's pushing from behind you or trying to, pull any sweet flank or anything. But yeah, Thermite's gonna be taking master bedroom control. He is gonna have someone in the next few minutes that I'll show you guys that is gonna come with him with EMPs, with impact EMPs. So just in case if this is electrified, then hopefully he'll still be able to get it no matter what. But yeah, so the main goal here is him to be able to open up this wall here with his exothermic charge, and of course this opens up a large portion of the objective. And the goal for Thermite is to plant right here in this corner. Of course, that is just the goal. That doesn't mean that's exactly how things are gonna play out. Nothing ever goes exactly to plan in Rainbow Six Siege, and that's the beauty of it. But really, we're just going to be looking at exactly what the ideal is. And so after he gets it open, he can actually rappel from out here, hold a pretty passive angle on that long peak, just in case if he doesn't want to risk anything. It's a pretty tough angle for the defenders to be able to see, as you can tell. So, and then after a few seconds, once things have cleared up, he's going to be throwing his smoke grenades inside of the objective, and hopefully he will be able to plant here in this corner. Like I said, things hardly ever go to plan, but that is going to be the goal. And then once he gets it down, the smoke should still not be cleared yet, so he should be able to pretty easily get outside and then be able to hold this peak on top of the diffuser for the remainder of the round as it's going. For our second operator, we have Dokebi. She's always a good one to have, and make sure you have the impact EMP grenades equipped on her. She's going to be helping out our friend over here, Thermite, just in case this is electrified. Then she'll be able to use her impact EMPs to be able to help out. So hopefully getting this wall shouldn't be a problem at all, and that's really the main first step to this objective. And then Dokebi, as opposed to Thermite holding this long angle from out here, really attacking from this passive standpoint, Dokebi's going to be getting a little bit more aggressive. She's actually going to be pushing into trophy here and holding this down for the remainder of the round. Of course, make sure you drone it out. This is a pretty high volume rotation spot for the defenders, but once it's all clear, push on in, and you're going to be holding this down for pretty much the rest of the round. And then after the plant gets down, you should be able to hold this peak for the rest of the round as well. You'll have Thermite watching the exact point of the diffuser, and then as Dokebi, you'll be able to hold that cross here. You can watch all the way back into the back bunk here. You can even see when people come up white if they're rotating around. So this will be a nice little vantage point for Dokebi pre-plant and then as well as post-plant. Jackal is going to be our next operator, and he is going to be our roam clearer. So I would enter into small tower here is probably the best point of entry here. You're able to really cut off all of kitchen, all of dining, and as well as get through a white hallway here, and then you're able to advance up to the bottom of white stairs. You're pretty much able to roam clear pretty much half the entire map before you get to the objective. And of course you are Jackal, so you can use your Inox trackers to help yourself out with that roam clearing. It's pretty much what Jackal is made for. And additionally, you can rotate through meeting hall all the way around to main entrance. Of course, that's the ideal rotation, but like I said many times, things don't always work out the exact way you want them to. But ideally, you'll be able to work your way all the way around through kitchen, dining, over to meeting hall, and now you're in main. And then that's pretty much what you're doing pre-plant. You're not really going to be getting into the objective too much. And then post-plant, right around here is where the entirety of that room is, where we saw Thermite just plant in. And so with Jackal's shotgun, you can go ahead and almost shotgun this entire floor out here. It's a pretty slow fire rate, but you have plenty of time to be able to do it. You can make some holes here. And so now we have someone watching the plant from below. It's almost impossible for this entire plant to go wrong. Somebody watching the plant directly from above with Thermite. There's someone watching the plant from below with Jackal. And you also have someone watching the cross with Dokebi. And really, this might be the most overpowered spot, being underneath, especially if you already roam cleared. You don't have to worry about someone flanking you from behind. And really, you're just able to stick it out here until the end. Fourth operator here is going to be Nomad. And Nomad is going to be attacking the big window here. That's going to be her main goal. Of course, this just opens up a whole another line of sight for us to have the advantage over the defenders. So not only do we have this entire line of sight opened up with the Thermite charge, we have this one opened up with Dokebi, and now we have Nomad, who is able to attack this little blind spot of the objective that we have not yet had someone be responsible for. So now Nomad is responsible for this whole area over here. You obviously have your air jab, so you can place one over here at white stairs. I would probably place one back here just in case someone is holding it back there. You can also place one over here just to help out your Dokebi, in case someone does decide to rush up on her and try to swing. And then as Nomad, you also have your stun grenades, which really works out perfectly for this objective. So you're able to go ahead and hop on in and take control of this entire back part of the objective. Now you're able to hold this pretty much mirrored cross from Dokebi across the objective and hopefully pick off any defenders that are close. Our fifth operator is going to be Gridlock. She's going to be attacking from the big tower side of the map. She's not actually going to be taking control of big tower, but she's going to be pushing in from over here, specifically this window. Of course, you have your drone. That's really the only intel you can use here. So go ahead and drone it out, and then once it's clear, you can hop on in. Hopefully take out anyone, from that rotate. Now, specifically, so this wall would be open when the defenders, they're gonna have a rotate hole here. So you're gonna have a pretty clear sight onto someone holding back here, which there's almost always someone holding this back side of the objective here. And of course, that's gonna make it hard for our Nomad to be able to hop in from big window over here. So ideally, you're able to pick off the guy who's, anchoring down over here in this corner. And then after that, you can use your tracks, place them all around the objective, add a whole nother layer that the defenders have to worry about to be able to get to that bomb. And really, if this all works out accordingly, like everything goes, as smooth as it possibly can, it is objectively impossible for the defenders to be able to stop this. Now we're going to be moving on to attacking the basement objective. We're definitely going to need a hard breacher on this objective, so I chose Ace as our first operator. And this is definitely going to be electrified almost always. Spoiler alert, the next operator I chose was Thatcher, so just so you know, I probably should have done it in the opposite order, but pretty much Ace is going to be able to throw his Selmas on this wall no matter what, because like I said, we're going to have the Thatcher there. So we're going to be able to open up this wall, and then if there isn't a rotate back here, which if you're in a lower rank, there probably isn't, so you should be good just to go ahead and open this up. This is just going to add a whole nother layer that you're able to attack from if you need to. And Ace is actually going to have the diffuser, so after, a little bit goes by in the round, maybe you let a minute go by, get some kills, pick off some guys that are trying to rotate, then as Ace, you should be able to walk right through your rotate hole, hold this down a little bit, you don't need to rush into objective immediately, maybe hold this peak for a little while, and then once things seem clear, you can go ahead and hop in, and hopefully plant right here in this corner. That would be the ideal spot. You're of course protected from your backside momentarily, but then as soon as you do get it down, you should go ahead and get on out here back into safety, and then since you are back here in blue, you're able to watch their cross from this breach over here, you're able to watch the rotate hole, you're able to watch freezer, you're able to watch closet, but you're also able to directly see the diffuser, or almost directly see the diffuser. I mean, they pretty much have to come through you if they want to get the diffuser, so you're going to be playing it pretty passively as Ace, which is normally the approach we'll take as the attacker when you are planting. So if you're the attacker that plants, you're normally going to be the one holding some kind of a passive angle, and then you'll have other teammates that are going around playing more aggressively or whatever it may be. And you could see that with that last objective as well. Like I said, Thatcher is our next operator, so he's going to help out our Ace by throwing his EMPs at this wall, and then he can throw his last one at this back wall as well, of course. And Thatcher is going to be the one that's going to be getting a little bit more aggressive. He's going to push up back here and hold this pillar, hopefully. Now ideally this is going to be his spot to be holding down for the rest of the round. Typically you'll have someone that is holding pillar, so ideally you'll be able to pick them off first, and then you'll be able to move up and take their positioning. Now you will have to watch for roamers behind you, but we will have someone roam clearing as well. But yeah, having this pillar spot is just super powerful. You're able to see down this whole entire long hallway, which cuts off almost an entire spot that the defenders can rotate around to. And then of course you're almost able to directly see the diffuser from here. Third operator is going to be Finka. She's always a good one to have on every objective, but for this one she's going to be entering in from small tower, similar to how Jackal did on the last objective, and she's going to be roam clearing this side of the map. So I didn't show it, but you can go ahead and clear out dining hall, kitchen, pretty much making sure that there's no one on this side, and then you're able to push down freezer stairs, and the goal here is to take control of freezer. So you'll almost always have someone holding this down, take control of it, and then you're able to have one of the soft spots down, and then again, once you take control of this, you have a direct line of sight onto the diffuser, and then you're also able to help out the Ace when he does diffuse, because pretty much his only blind spot is someone coming around from here and then peeking him right here. But as Finka, you're going to be able to see them directly, you're able to hold it down, so things should work out pretty nicely for the rest of the round. And then our second to last operator is going to be Buck. Buck's going to enter in from big tower, and then he is going to be able to hold down these stairs. Before he does push down here, Buck should make sure that this is all cleared out. Of course, Finka is going to be clearing out this, up to here pretty much. He's not going to go any further than here when she is roam clearing. So Buck should make sure he gets down meeting hall, make sure maybe he can leak into main entrance a little bit, but for the most part, he should just make sure everything looks clear, and then he's going to be able to go and hold down these stairs. These back stairs are really important throughout the round, which is why we do have someone already over here with Thatcher, so he's going to be able to take out whoever was holding here before, which is going to allow for the Thatcher to come in, and then of course the Buck to be able to push down back stairs as well. It's going to put a whole lot of pressure on the defenders. The defenders are going to think that their only safe spot is all the way back here in laundry, but that's when our fifth and final operator comes in, which is going to be Ayana. Now she can push in from main entrance or garage, whatever she really sees fit, but she's going to be pretty much clearing out all of main entrance up here before she ultimately goes down main stairs, and she's going to be adding on some much needed pressure onto laundry. Like I said, this is really the only spot that we don't have someone directly attacking, and so this is going to be pushing the defenders out of here, putting them into an uncomfortable position with Ayana attacking them. Of course, Ayana is really a fragging operator as well, so she's not really going to be holding down any crosses. She's going to be able to frag out here, really just get some kills, do what she does best, and hopefully if everything works out, this should be a really easy win on this round. So yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and press the playlist on screen now for more Rainbow Six Siege tips and tricks, map callouts, site setups, spawn peaks, pretty much anything imaginable related to getting better at Rainbow Six Siege. I probably have a video on it. But besides for that, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.